The GTA 5 modding scene is thriving, even though just a few months ago I thought the opposite. Every month, there are plenty of new, great mods, and the long-standing ones also continue to receive solid updates. Modding is one of the reasons why this game is still doing so well, even though it's over 10 years old. My plan is to release a video covering all the new mods worth trying out every few weeks, so let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. Let's get to it, and start with Natural Vision Evolved. Raised and the rest of the team working on this mod never cease to amaze me. Just when you think they've reached the limit of what they can achieve, another update drops with features I wouldn't have even thought of. This month they have added new particle effects and improvements, the most interesting being the new sand dust trail effect for vehicles. This is one of those things the game was really missing, and it will definitely enhance the off-roading experience. They've also improved the burnout effects, which already looked great, and added this new shockwave effect to vehicle, grenade, and rocket explosions. To me, this effect feels a bit unnecessary and looks a bit odd, like something out of a sci-fi movie, but maybe it's just because I'm used to the vanilla explosion effects. Aside from that, the particle light falloff has been improved, so everything looks much more natural now. So this update focuses heavily on particles, but that's not all. They've added a new palm tree model and textures, improved sky and fog colors, and another interesting feature is the addition of longer shadows. Also, something I didn't really expect from the graphics mod is the new vehicle sounds pack. Just check it out. There's also that one feature that was added into GTA Online about 2 years ago, chameleon paints. Now thanks to NVE, they're available in single player. There are many variants like Sprunk, Vice City Sunset, Los Santos Sky, Nautical, Synthwave, and many more. You can add them at Los Santos Customs. The work on improving the game world has also progressed. They've added a new Vespucci sign with lighting, improved the metro platform with new models and textures, and enhanced various roads around South Los Santos, which now have a lot more detail. Lastly, a Binko overhaul. All the textures have been reworked with better quality, and better lighting has been implemented. Let me know what you think about this update in the comments down below. The next mod I recently came across is Viewpoint 5. It is a mod that reimagines the game's camera system, introducing custom, user-configurable cameras that make the game feel more modern and immersive. Honestly, this is exactly how I imagine the camera system in the upcoming GTA. Over the past few years, I've mainly played with the third-person camera mode because something was missing in the first-person view. Now it's the opposite, especially thanks to this police body cam style add-on, which makes me want to start shootouts in Los Santos all the time. Driving vehicles is also way more immersive now, and flying helicopters, planes, or driving cars and motorcycles is much more enjoyable. But if, for some reason, that still doesn't convince you to play in first-person mode, Viewpoint 5 also has custom cameras for third-person mode. It's way more dynamic, and it reminds me more of NFS than GTA. If you want to test this mod out, there's a free demo called Head Camera. Next up is Quant 5, and last month, he introduced a new feature that I'd be remiss not to mention, screen space reflections for vehicle paint. With this feature, we finally can experience what console users got nearly 2 years ago. Granted, they got ray-traced reflections, which is a completely different technology, but it has its limitations, and using it locks the game to 30 FPS. Quant worked on a similar effect for a long time, and in my opinion, the result is amazing. Now, all traffic vehicles, pedestrians, and various objects are reflected on the vehicle paint, and the best part, it doesn't cause a drastic drop in frame rate. Moving on to the latest update from this month, a ton of things have also changed. Many shaders are now fully customizable, so you can tweak corona lights, vehicle glass, raindrops, lens flares, one of which is called 6 Lens, and is inspired by the first GTA 6 trailer. There's a huge range of customization options, which I think is a massive advantage. Going further, you've probably had the chance to play Max Payne 3, or at least seen gameplay videos with those incredible slow-motion shootouts. Mbadokek decided to revive an outdated mod by Jetty Josh 920, and now we can experience the same thing in GTA 5. Shoot Dodge the sequel is one of those mods that can completely change the way you play, and it makes me want to replay all the missions again. And the same goes for Dual Wield Reboot. It was the same situation. An old, outdated mod was redone and improved with new features. This one reminds me more of the old good times in San Andreas, and I really missed it in 5. I'm super excited, and as soon as I find some more free time, I plan to do a full walkthrough again, but this time with these 2 mods. And let's jump back to graphic mods for a moment. Chromatics, still a somewhat underrated and lesser-known graphics mod, recently got updated with new realistic volumetric clouds in extra sunny, clear, and cloudy weather conditions, the same well-known visual effect from Red Dead Redemption 2. So now, the sky, or rather the clouds, are no longer just a boring 2D texture, but a fully 3-dimensional object you can actually fly through with a plane. Besides that, the team working on the mod replaced all forest vegetation with new, improved tree models, as well as various palm tree models. Overall lighting conditions were also improved, along with a new lens flare effect. But that's not all. The latest update released just a few days ago introduced a new volumetric sandstorm effect, and you can control its intensity through the custom chromatics menu. The raindrops, loved by some and hated by others, were also improved. Now they adjust to your vehicle's speed, becoming more intense the faster you go. So as you can see, this mod is developing at an incredible pace, so I'll definitely keep an eye on it and update you on their latest changes. A nice addition to the previous mods is City Lights, which brightens up countryside areas and more, adding a large number of lamps scattered throughout the map. Next, we have probably the biggest GTA 5 vegetation mod available, Lively World Expansion. I'm proud to see how this mod has developed because I've been using it since its early days, and now it transforms the game beyond recognition. For those who don't know, it focuses on making the whole map feel more alive by adding props and vegetation around various regions. With each update, new regions are added, and the latest one totally blew my mind. The mod is now fully modular, giving players the option to select individual areas during installation, so you can now separately install the city area, forest, freeway, mountains, sandy shores, and Polito. On top of that, you can choose high, medium, or low density options for each area based on your preference. This is exactly how GTA 5 expanded and enhanced should look. So Rockstar, take notes because the modders are doing a better job than all of you. Single-player mode of GTA 5 lacks variety in traffic, and that's because Rockstar decided not to put the cars added in GTA Online DLC into it. In this case, Sparky's traffic overhaul comes with the rescue. Many more vehicles now spawn in traffic in appropriate areas, and as you can see, it looks really good. I picked the variety version, which spawns way more sports cars and stuff, but if you like to tone it down, there's the realism variant as well. On the other hand, if you're more of a fan of real-life vehicles in GTA like me, then this mod is the perfect choice, Krogan Real-Life Traffic Mod. This mod is also quite demanding on the game's outdated engine, and just like Forest Mod, it can cause some frame rate drops, but I'm okay with that. We have a huge number of replaced cars and other vehicles. Let me know what you prefer in the comments down below. Lore-friendly mods or real brands in GTA. If you're more of a fan of real-life vehicles in GTA like me, then this mod is the perfect choice, Krogan Real-Life Traffic Mod. This mod is also quite demanding on the game's outdated engine, and just like Forest Mod, it can cause some frame rate drops, but I'm okay with that. We have a huge number of replaced cars and other vehicles. However, there is something we will take from NVE, namely the road textures and vegetation models. In this simple way, we already have the first stage of a graphics overhaul finished. The game already looks really good, and just imagine that Rockstar didn't even bother to make changes similar to this by the release of expanded and enhanced version of GTA 5. I don't know if they're just so lazy or what could be the other reason, but fortunately at least the modders put their time and effort to improve the game. Okay, so going further, let's install extended camera settings because changing the camera can completely transform the look of the game. From time to time, I change the camera settings, sometimes increasing or decreasing the field of view and more. Now that we're on the topic of scripts, let's focus on Zulika Trainer. It's a really powerful tool that can improve a lot of things in our game. I use several features from it, but today I'll show you just two of them, starting with GTA 4 handling. Not everyone is a fan of the handling from the previous GTA installment, but for me, it's another thing that changes the gameplay. Besides, there's another cool feature called no curb snapping, and I think the name speaks for itself here. The next mod is Forests of San Andreas. I love GTA 5 for its diverse terrain. You can cruise around the city, but also venture into desert areas or forests around Mount Chiliad. But let's be honest, those forests are quite empty. You can see the technological gap and that the game is showing its age, and this mod will help with that. So it's installed, and as you can see at this moment, sometimes the frame rate drops, which is due to the outdated Rage engine that can't smoothly display so many models at once. But unfortunately, we have to live with that, and this mod will help with that. So it's installed, and as you can see at this moment, sometimes the frame rate drops, which is due to the outdated Rage engine that can't smoothly display so many models at once. But unfortunately, we have to live with that. And if you're looking for something to make your gameplay more immersive, the Realistic Shootouts mod by Ion was recently updated. This mod makes gunfights more realistic by adding a morale system to NPCs. When you injure, kill, or suppress your enemies, their morale gradually decreases and eventually they flee. This makes gunfights end quickly and decisively. Additionally, whenever the player is under fire, the screen subtly shakes, and a heartbeat sound plays, adding to the tension and immersion during intense combat situations. I haven't had the chance to test this out along with Viewpoint 5 yet, but it sounds like the perfect combination totally transforming shootouts in the game. I'm sure I've missed some other cool mods, so I'd really appreciate it if you could drop the names of those worth checking out in the comments below to get some of the best deals on games at unbeatable prices. Thanks for watching till the end, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.